Kyle, please feel better. Please come back to us next week. You're at least going to be heard on this show for about 30 seconds. So speak your mind. Ask your questions. I've already hit record.
Fuck the Viking experience. What the
yes!
fuck is that?
There he is.
Fucking
they changed their names
War
too.
Raiders.
Hanson and Rowe are no longer Hanson and Rowe. The War Raiders are no longer the War Raiders.
Was it Ivar and Eric?
Eric and Ivar, I think. Is what
fucking aardvark my nuts. Get out of here.
What the fuck kind of shit is that?
I get the team.
They're unbelievably fucking talented. No, that doesn't mean you make them a fucking knockoff fucking Disney World ride.
Are they no longer the NXT Tag Team Champions?
That's what I want to fucking know. And if you did that, who the fuck is? You just finished the goddamn Dusty Classic.
Right. They just retained the titles at TakeOver.
And the final two teams are both on the main roster. So any talent you did have going in there technically isn't good enough to be your actual champion. Fuck off, WWE.
You sure you want to sit this one out?
Yes, because that actually hurt.
Oh.
His eyes are damn near closed all the way.
Well, that's 99.9% of the time anyway. He's black and ease. All right, my spotted friend. You have a wonderful night. Hope you feel better. We'll see you next week.
Yep.
White Chavo, please take that off.
I just got here. All right, give me
We don't do that here.
All right, carry on. Give me 5 seconds.
All right, folks, welcome back to the Wrestlemaniac podcast. You saw us last week when we reviewed WrestleMania. We reviewed the greatness that was not WrestleMania, but was TakeOver. We were joined by all 4 members of the podcast. We're hoping Aaron shows up, but I doubt it. Many condolences to Mr. Aaron O'Ryan. He had a loss in the family. That's why he was not present last week. So, WrestleManiac podcast loves you. We're here for you. Keep on keeping on.
Fact.
Now we are moving to the Superstar Shakeup. Jeff, Geoff. For a second, I thought that shirt said Pickled Dicks, and then I saw what it was. But I'm sure you would love yourself some Pickled Dicks.
Who doesn't on a lonely Saturday night? Lies.
Anyway, Blue Dust with your ridiculously tiny mini Blue Dust psychopaths in the background. Kick us off on Raw. No, hold on. What the fuck was that? Was that a scream?
That's Carson. He mad.
Little miniature Blue Dust is mad?
He's always mad.
All right, kick us off on Raw.
So Raw opens, obviously Superstar Shakeup. Freaking Stephanie comes out. Shane comes out. Actually cut a halfway decent promo. And so it goes on, Superstar Shakeup, blah, blah, this. Same shtick they do every freaking week. But then it goes into I can't wait to get to SmackDown. But because Raw wasn't that great and SmackDown was excellent. But basically, oh hell yeah, we just scored again.
Focus.
Sorry, playoff hockey's on.
I still don't care, just like last week. And you said we, like you're not on the team. You're literally laying in your bed recording a wrestling podcast.
But anyways.
Trying to anyway.
We can go through everything that happened, or we can just I can give you the list of people who moved from SmackDown.
Let's talk highlights. Let's talk moves. Let's talk highlights.
Okay, we'll talk
Is highlights. The Miz on Raw, yes or no?
Yes. The Miz is on Raw. He interrupted Shane, beat the brakes off him for a little bit. Somehow in the scramble got cut because he was bleeding profusely from the face.
First, I'm really, really glad Miz is not hurt from the WrestleMania.
I thought for sure he was hurt from WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But so he came out, didn't say anything, just came out and started beating the brakes off of Shane McMahon.
Good.
Then we had the 8-man tag team match, which was the Raw Tag Team Champions, Hawkins and Ryder, Aleister Black and Ricochet versus the Revival.
Oh, by the way, before you do that, Ricochet and Aleister Black are officially on Raw.
Yes, officially on Raw now. And they face the Revival and the Viking Experience, which we know them as, obviously, War Raiders from NXT. They, for some reason, changed the name to Viking Experience. Instead of Eric and Rowe, it's now Eric and Ivar.
You mean Hanson and Rowe?
They're Hanson and Rowe. It's Eric and Ivar. Which I'm happy to see them on Raw. Don't get the purpose of the name change and don't exactly know what's going on with the NXT Tag Championships anymore.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the name change. I'm not a fan of them being on Raw, period. Like, I don't understand. If they hold a title in NXT, why are we moving them to the main roster?
Yeah, made no sense. Then, so that match happened, freaking I'm going to call them the War Raiders because I refuse to call them the Viking Experience.
I agree. Please do not change that.
The War Raiders, did their whole thing. I forget what their finishing move's called. You know, the thing where it's like a powerbomb leg drop off the top rope.
The Fallout.
The Fallout, yeah, there it is. They hit that on Zack Ryder, pinned him, picked up the victory. Finn Balor comes out to a mystery opponent. Mystery opponent is Andrade, who's now moved over from SmackDown to Raw.
Which is just because Aleister Black is on Raw because Zelina Vega and Aleister Black are married.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Actually, really, really good match. I don't know if the two have ever faced each other. They haven't that I can remember. But it was actually
I believe they have. I think they just missed each other by one. Oh no, hold on. Who beat Andrade for the NXT title? Oh, are you talking Finn Balor and Andrade?
Finn Balor.
Yeah, Finn Balor.
Oh yeah. Those two have not faced each other.
Solid match. Really, really good match. Went on for a while. I'd say it's probably that'd be a 15-minute match. Which, for Raw is.
Yeah.
Then Elias comes out.
Who won that match, by the way?
Finn Balor.
Did he, though?
Yeah.
Because I have the results pulled up, and El Idolo hit the Hammerlock DDT for the win.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Finn Balor won on SmackDown, my man.
Yeah. No, he lost that. I forgot about that. Good. Sure, I remember what happened there. Oh, Elias comes out. Does Elias things.
Mm-hmm.
Enter next freaking new superstar to Raw is Rey Mysterio. Which, whatever, just you're old. I lost interest in you years ago. Go away. And then the even more annoying part is Lars Sullivan comes out, who I just cannot stand.
Yeah, I don't understand this.
He's getting almost the freaking
a Ryback-esque push.
Ryback-esque push with a Braun Strowman build. Which is annoying because I wasn't a huge fan of him in NXT anyway, but I don't know. Which I don't know what that means for Lars Sullivan because I thought, hey, that means he's on Raw, but we'll get to it later. He showed up on SmackDown. But he just basically beat the brakes off Mysterio. And that was that. Bobby Roode and Chad Gable faced the Usos, who are now on Raw, which explains why they dropped the tag team. I figured that was the case, why they dropped the tag team titles to the Hardys to start with.
So
the Usos moved to Raw.
Yeah, Usos are on Raw. Then Sami Zayn was on A Moment of Bliss, or whatever she calls her show. Pretty much came out, said he's embarrassed to be from Montreal and blah, 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 just trying to catch normal heat.
Were they in Canada?
It was in Montreal. And it was funny because, I mean, he's out there trying to get major heat, and everything he said, they cheered.
I mean, yeah.
And then my favorite match of the night, the Iconics versus Bailey and Naomi.
I never in a million years would ever hear you say your favorite match of the night with Naomi involved.
He's being sarcastic.
Oh, that bad, huh?
Yeah.
It was.
Well, he likes to only show us his forehead there, old Greg. Glad you could join us, by the way. He only shows us his forehead, so I couldn't really tell.
It was not a good match.
You don't say.
Bailey Naomi won, I believe.
Yes.
Best part of the night because I think he's complete trash and has the charisma of a freaking hamster. Braun Strowman choke slammed EC3 like through the stage.
So is EC3 on Raw?
They never said, but I believe so.
Interesting. Oh, where did White Chavo go? He shows up for the first time in a month and a half, and then he's fucking gone. Anyway. Okay.
Becky fought Ruby Riott.
Okay.
Tapped her out with a disarmament. Then Natalya comes out. I was like, I respect everything you did, blah, 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 but I'm coming for that title. Lacey Evans comes out, like, what the hell are you talking about? They have a match, which is good to see Lacey Evans finally wrestle in a wrestling ring instead of just parading up and down the ramp. Actually defeated Natalya to become the number one contender for the Raw Women's Championship, which I think her and Becky can have an outstanding feud.
I agree 100%. And I'm a little upset at the timing, given she hasn't done a fucking thing since the Rumble. However, I do like the idea of it had she had weekly matches.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's something
like not even weekly matches. Give me a match on Raw 1 week, a match on SmackDown 2 weeks later. Like, give me a couple matches in a month.
Yeah, I agree. But it is, it's something different. At least we're not seeing like Ronda, which I guess she's having surgery and going to be gone till starting a family. And they're not expecting her back to like next year.
Wait, she's having surgery?
She broke her hand at WrestleMania.
Dumbass. That's what you get for getting so mad. Stupid idiot.
But I'm glad it's something that's not Charlotte Flair, Sasha, so this is something new and different. And then the main event of the evening was the whole time they're promoting this 6-man tag match. It was Corbin, Lashley, and McIntyre versus Rollins, Reigns, and a mystery partner.
The newest acquisition to Monday Night Raw.
The newest acquisition to Monday Night Raw is the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
Whoop, there it is.
Which I'm not mad at. I think there's some people on that roster he could have a really good feud with.
I think a feud between AJ Styles and Seth Rollins would be really fucking good.
I think that would be good. I think one between him and McIntyre would be
Yes,
good.
I was just about to say that. I also think one between him and The Miz would be good at some point as well.
Yeah, except I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with The Miz, right? Because it was kind of a double turn when him.
Yeah, he showed up. He attacked Shane. I get it.
So
but no, there's definitely some people.
I wouldn't mind seeing AJ and Joe again.
That would be good.
There's a lot of options out there. So I think be something good. We'll see what they do with it. I have a feeling they're going to turn him heel again.
He didn't do well as a heel. Everybody loved him.
I know, and Raw is heel heavy.
Very. Especially now that they have Joe, which in my opinion on the main roster, he's the number one heel.
Yeah.
After what they did to Drew McIntyre,
You know what I just realized?
What'd you just realized?
I haven't seen Daniel Bryan since WrestleMania.
I mean, it's only been a week and 2 weeks now.
Yeah, but you think he'd... I don't know. Whatever. We'll see.
He wasn't on SmackDown?
No.
Well, fucking A.
No, he's gonna burn your house.
But so that was all a Raw. The full list. Let me see if I can get a full list of.
Yeah, if they follow the show, they know.
Yeah. I got it actually. Hold on.
Oh, good.
So the following superstars came to Raw or moved up from NXT or 205 Live on the first night of the Superstar Shakeup. So you got AJ Styles, The Miz, Ricochet, Aleister Black, Eric and Ivar, which is Hanson and Rowe, the War Raiders.
Don't ever use those fucking names on this podcast again.
Andrade, Selena Vega obviously came along with him. Mysterio, the Usos, Naomi, EC3, Lacey Evans, Eric Young, and Cedric Alexander.
Eric Young. They broke up fucking sanity.
Hey, we did it, Chester.
Go on. Tell me. SmackDown.
Oh, SmackDown.
Oh, wait. We're done with Raw, right?
Yeah, we got the AJ Styles reveal was during the main event, which... All right, so we open up. Dude, this is probably... This whole storyline throughout SmackDown was some of the best stuff I've seen in a while. So Kevin Owens opens up the show with the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, because I guess Big E's hurt, going to be out a while.
Yeah, I noticed on his Twitter he changed his display name from Big E to Florida Man. Which I thought was funny because, Florida Man does a bunch of stupid shit.
Yeah, that is true. But it was funny, too, because Xavier Woods, they took everybody from up, down, down. He's like, if Tyler Breeze isn't on SmackDown, I'm going to be pissed. It was pretty funny. But they went through the whole thing, whole interview. Kevin Owens hey, Kofi, congratulations, blah, blah, this. And he's like, pretty much, hey, I want to be the honorary member of the New Day. Now that Big E's going to be out for a little bit, he's like, I can step in and help. He's like, you can call me Big K. Then he was like, no, Big O. It's funnier and it sounds better. So, I mean, and it was, dude, you just had to watch it. It was so freaking funny. They just fed so well off each other, and it was freaking hilarious. They had KO freaking doing hip thrusts and twerking in the ring and shit.
That's pretty fucking funny.
But then, right after that, Finn Balor's music hits.
Okay.
And obviously, Finn Balor and the IC Championship are now on SmackDown Live.
Okay.
Which would kind of make sense why he wore blue shorts on Raw now. Didn't get it then, but I kind of got it now.
Well, I mean, he's worn blue shirts before.
Yeah, but I don't know if it was a coincidence or what.
Coinky dink.
Coinky dink. But he fought Mustafa Ali.
Okay.
Good match.
You're missing the women's match.
That was next, I believe, wasn't it?
Then these results I have are out of fucking order.
But I'm hoping this leads to a feud further on. I don't know how it would work because obviously they're both faces. There's nothing you do to Balor that's ever going to turn him heel. And Ali, I don't think you want to turn, but I'd like to see a feud between them just because this match, for as short as it was really, really good. Then we had Charlotte Flair defeated Carmella.
Yep.
Whatever. Charlotte always wins.
I don't like how they're booking it. They're like, the queen has arrived. Like, you never left SmackDown. Like,
yeah. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with her. I don't know. It's just one of those things. Charlotte almost needs to do, they need to come up with something else for her because her character's getting stale. I won't take anything away from her what she does in the ring. Because in my opinion, she can't. Well, I wouldn't say hands down, but the best in ring female performer. Excuse me, that they have right now.
Right, and I'm not taking anything away from her either, but sometimes enough is enough. Like you can't just keep putting the titles on her just because you want to. You have to put them on who the crowd is with, you know? Like, you know, we've wanted Becky for so long, and I get waiting for the big payoff like Mania. I got it. But, you know, it just I don't know.
Yeah, no, but it's one of those things, like, she's been in the spotlight so long that it's just like you're sick of her. It's almost like she's starting to get the Roman Reigns effect.
Almost, yeah.
To where, you know, the crowd almost gives her no reaction or a negative reaction.
Right.
And honestly, in wrestling, the worst thing you can do as a talent is have no reaction.
Right.
So, but she defeats Carmella. Lars Sullivan comes out and attacks R-Truth.
Ugh.
Which I don't get it.
Is he on Raw or SmackDown? Like, what's going on here?
They never said, dude. I don't know if he's just going to bounce back and forth or what.
He's not even that good.
No, he's not.
Well, anyway.
But then Paige's music hits, comes out. Actually, Becky was out. And then came Ember Moon, who's on SmackDown, which I'm just glad to see her back on TV. I don't know where she went.
Yeah, I agree.
Then Bayley came out, so, you know, both of them made the jump. Then Paige comes out and was like, you know, the newest SmackDown new SmackDown women's tag team I'm endorsing is blah, blah, blah. Didn't say anything, really. And then Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville come out, and they're like, you know, it's us. We're getting Absolution back together. And Paige's like, no, that's not it at all. And Asuka's music hits. And then right after Asuka's music hits, Kairi Sane's music hits. So the Pirate Princess is on SmackDown, apparently in a tag team with Asuka, which could be out freaking standing.
Could be, but you also got to think, not like both of them are not good on promos.
No. So I think that's why they're going to have Paige as their mouthpiece.
I mean, it could be.
Because I don't know why Paige would, you know, hey, I'm endorsing them. I think it's going to kind of be like an Absolution thing to where she kind of does most of the talking for them.
Yeah.
But, stop it. But they all
Is that the Bobby Lashley meme?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a picture of Bobby Lashley, and we'll put this on the Facebook page from Main Event Memes. Why does Bobby Lashley look like he's about to let 6 children die in his chocolate factory? That's so not only, dude, there's so many directions you can go with that. Because, you know, black.
Yeah.
And poop.
Not even going there, Jeff. Welcome back. You need to get yourself all kinds of sorted out there, pickle dicks.
But Asuka hit Royce with a reverse DDT, which set up Sane to hit the insane elbow, pick up the win.
Mm-hmm.
Next, Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, Kevin Owens defeated Cesaro, Shinsuke, and Rusev,
Mm-hmm.
which freaking Kevin Owens doing Big E's intro was the funniest shit I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, it was good.
It was, and Kofi and freaking Xavier trying to coach him on how to do it made it even better.
So here's
Did Big E get injured, by the way?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Big E's hurt. Big E's out for a little bit. I'm kind of iffy on this because, like, just you know, a month ago, Kevin Owens took Kofi's title shot.
Yeah,
but he was trying to play the good guy the whole time. Like, I don't want to take Kofi's. I'm just being put in here. Remember, tried
Yeah,
that whole
but
deal?
yeah, if you watch that whole interview, he said, this was the only reason I came back. So if Kofi loses a shot, so be it. Not taking anything away from the guy. So he tried to save face a little bit, but the only reason he was coming back was for the title shot.
I believe this is all set up just to have Owens turn on them and turn heel again.
I would not mind seeing Kofi versus Owens for the title.
No, I would not either.
Kevin Owens' face is like as a face is like just messing with me. Like it doesn't fit.
Right, but at the same time, even when he was a face, he was still an asshole, which was what made him great.
Right, agreed.
It's just all about who he fought.
Yeah, he's like super goody two shoes right now. I'm like, I can't.
It was all about who he fought, just like it was back in the day of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Well, Austin,
Triple H, he was a fucking good guy, but he would go against Kurt Angle during the whole 2001 Invasion angle when he was supposed to be a heel, and Kurt Angle was the face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then we got they hyped it from Monday Night Raw all through the day. I got alerts, hey, biggest acquisition SmackDown history. So Vince McMahon comes out. It's like, this man's going to be the future. Is the future of WWE and the future of SmackDown Live and blah, blah, this. And he introduces Elias, which I thought was pretty cool. That I'm hoping this is going to be a huge push for Elias.
I hope so, too. I wouldn't mind seeing a feud between Elias and Finn Balor.
Yeah, but you know where they're going.
No big dog.
But then, he comes out, does Elias things. Then Roman fucking Reigns music hits.
What?
Doesn't say a word.
It's been so nice without you here for the last month and change. God damn it.
Superman punches freaking Elias. Superman punches Vince. Walks out of the ring. Walks about halfway down the ramp. Comes in. Spears freaking Elias. And walks out.
Did he get a huge
Man,
pop?
if that's not entrance, let me tell you.
No, he got booed.
Good.
Which I think I feel bad for you because you had cancer thing is starting to go away and they are starting to realize, oh yeah, it's Roman Reigns.
Very nice.
Like,
I'm
hey
ready
buddy,
for the Shield's last ride.
Hey buddy, glad you made it, but we remembered you suck.
Perfect. What else?
That was the end of SmackDown.
Oh wow.
Got a full list. One thing I am pretty excited about, and as soon as they announced it, my first thought was Finn Balor. Buddy Murphy's coming to SmackDown Live.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. I saw that too.
That is pretty dope.
Has it been announced who the Shield are fighting this weekend on the network?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I saw something about the last ride, like one more last ride or something.
No, it's a documentary.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Calm down. Calm down. The Shield is dead, bro.
Oh man, I got excited. I was like, all right, one more time.
Ambrose had a match like 2-3 weeks ago, and ever since then they just have him working dark matches till his contract's up.
So he's actually leaving.
The way it makes it seem, he hasn't been on TV since the Raw after Mania.
Which he got put through the table by Braun Strowman?
No. Bobby Lashley, I believe.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, no, I thought it was no, it was Bobby Lashley. You're right. Yeah. I thought it was McIntyre, but that was the week before.
So, speaking of people leaving, Luke Harper. He's leaving.
Sucks too. I like
Actually, what I just read today was WWE might not grant him his release, but send him back down to NXT.
Then he's just not going to stop showing up.
Yeah, because for those that don't know, he is booked to face Aaron O'Ryan here shortly.
Aaron
O'Ryan, good friend of the podcast, been on a few times.
I hate how they do shit like that. Like, Luke Harper asked for his release. Hey, F you. We'll just send you back to NXT. Sasha Banks asked for her release. Hey, here's 3 weeks off to think about it.
Interesting.
And to me, Banks has been overrated, and she's got like this god complex where she thinks she's so much better than she actually is.
Mm-hmm.
Like if that's your thing.
I mean, don't get me wrong, she's good, but not that.
Yeah.
You're not on a Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch level,
Exactly.
or even an Asuka level.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know how WWE is. They mismanage talent. Whoever's got the best gimmick rises to the top. Unless they've got a name like Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I don't know. At this point, I'm just kind of hoping she leaves. She's apparently, like, I've read a bunch of reports, and she's kind of a bitch backstage, kind of bitchy with fans.
yeah, that's what I've heard too.
So
I guess she unfollowed WWE and started following
AEW, which whatever.
Yeah, AEW.
We'll see. We'll see where that goes. Sanity obviously broke up.
Yeah, do you have the full list of who all went to SmackDown?
I can pull it up.
Because I am not happy with it. I'm not happy with the Superstar Shakeup.
I'm not. I mean, there's some moves.
I'm not upset. I'm just not happy. I feel like they could have done a little bit better.
Yeah. No,
EC3, he's on Raw, right?
No, we don't know.
EC3, yes.
Okay.
Roman Reigns, Finn Balor, Elias, Bayley, Ember Moon, Kairi Sane. Oh, I guess Lars Sullivan is confirmed for SmackDown.
Okay.
Buddy Murphy. I didn't know about this one. They never announced this. Liv Morgan.
Really?
Which means they broke up the freaking Riot Squad.
Yeah, actually, that was a report. They broke up off air last night.
What the fuck?
I did not know that. That was never anything on the show. Chad Gable, which I didn't know about either. So they broke up Bobby Roode, Chad Gable.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Apollo Crews.
Yeah.
Mickey James.
Okay.
All right.
Which I don't even remember the last time she's been on TV. I think it was the Battle Royale.
I like Mickey James, though. She's entertaining in the ring.
Yeah.
Teach their own, I guess. and then Otis and Tucker.
Who?
Heavy Machinery.
Tucker?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's your fucking.
I did not know they broke up the Riot Squad.
Yeah, I didn't either. But
yeah, it happened. They did it off air, like after it went off live day. It was like dark.
Why?
It's kind of like when they first did the brand extension. They did the rest of it on fucking WWE Network. But anyway, I've got a fucking jet. This is probably one of our shorter episodes. So there's a Superstar Shakeup for you, folks. We'll see you next week with God only fucking knows what.